Alright, welcome back to this series, which I haven't done in a while. All these checkpoints look different. They've got no texture written on them, faintly. Anyways, this is my 2012 BRC card, RS806 BRC. It's got like 450 horsepower on, about. I think I'm going to stop doing the monthly, like, leaderboard, and I'm just going to link all this stuff in the description. So for now on, I'm going to do that, because, at least for the time being, I think this is the most powerful car we've had that has all-wheel drive. It's also got medium compound tires instead of sports, because this is a rally car. It's also got this very soft suspension. Soak up the bumps. Didn't do that well, but didn't expect it to. Its engine was only like 2 liters, and the max was 2.5 liters, so I could have made the engine bigger, got more power. Maybe done more testing, but I just didn't have time, and I didn't want to, so. I still don't have time, but I've got time to record this, so. Let's see what I can get done today, and then maybe eventually I'll get time. So that's 40 seconds flat. I don't believe that's not too bad. It isn't. Actually, I might put it in second place. That's the R, and then that's an F1 car. So yeah, second place. See you in the next challenge. Another thing about this car I forgot to mention, it's the first car here that doesn't have a manual or one of those slushy autos that just don't shift when you want them to. Like to stay in the gear after being revved at the red line like for 5 seconds until shifting. So it's actually got a sequential. I like sequentials the most, but it seems they're more satisfying to drive in automation cars than actual beam cars. I find myself preferring dual clutches. Apart from the fact that dual clutches require you to go, if you want to go in the manual mode, you have to shift through regular auto and semi for dual clutches. That's my only complaint with those. I wish we could have it preset, so it would either go into semi, manual mode, or that would be pretty helpful. It does seem to understeer this car at speed. Might probably be due to its lack of grip, due to the fact that it's on medium compounds. It feels pretty loud. I don't know if you'll be able to hear me very well in the recording, but cars reach higher speeds than that. It's got not a very good top speed, mostly because none of these rally stages that we did, or rally stages in general, have high speed sections, so having better acceleration with a lower top speed is just preferable. Actually, the Rally Vivas only has like a top speed of 150, and HILLCLIMB only has like a top speed of 160. All I know is they're extremely low, and that's just due to the sequential. They're geared more to acceleration and top speed by a lot, so they don't go very fast. I think the other sequential cars have a higher top speed and are a bit more balanced between acceleration and top speed, but that's something maybe I'll test someday. It's been a while since I've done this series, so everything happening, I stuck trying to get 2012 BRC done, and then I just haven't had time to record this. Hopefully next school year I'll have hopefully plenty of time to maybe get 1 or 2 videos out of this. Well, not out, but hopefully at least 1 video a day, because then I can shorts. My shorts have been kind of like, I didn't put as much effort into them as I would like the last one, the rock avalanche thing, landslide, rock slide. It could have gone better, but there was no way to really get rocks down. Anyways, that's not too bad of a time, but it's not the best. Where is the regular RS? That's the HR. There's... Okay, so that one... So that's a sunburst. HR Cup. Challenge grouping. So where is... RSBRC? Right there. 216.5. So it's quite a bit faster than the 2017 car. But this set had much looser rules regarding engines and stuff. So these cars were more powerful. They had, I believe, a bigger budget slightly. So they should be all better cars than last year's car, or the 2017 cars, but we only had 3 cars, and one was a meme car, and mine was very good, so really there was only one really good car, but we don't know if it was really good because we had no other cars to compare it to other than mine and the meme car, so yeah, next challenge. Alright, now time for real road course. Still the no texture checkpoints. Honestly, I kind of like it like that. No texture checkpoints. There's a mod that turned a no texture into a yes texture. Because I like to be positive, not negative. Like, no. No is a bit negative. We should have yes texture. Leans in the corners from its soft suspension. Is necessary because this car likes to understeer quite a bit. See them and 201. Ramp this thing. Ooh, puts it in second place. Right behind the HR Cup. That thing just gets it because it corners so well. This car weighs, I think, just about pretty similar weight in this car in HR Cup. However, this car, it's got the soft suspension, it's got the medium compound tires, even though it has 150 more horsepower just about 150 more horsepower. The fact that this thing just doesn't corner as well on tarmac just really loses it, but it's a second about faster than the Challenge Group Beam. I don't know about any mistakes of that car, which is really close to a hot hatch, which is 5 years old, newer than this car is. It's still a really good car. It just does not perform very well on tarmac because it's meant for rally, not tarmac. Even though I did put a couple of the courses there had tarmac on them. Italy is the only one that had like a low amount. It was just a cross at the beginning and then the end. Had a little bit of tarmac, which wouldn't really affect your time very much, but the other two had quite a bit of it, which probably contributed why I didn't do too well, or it might be because I'm not the best at race car design. Either way, next challenge. Alright, so now we have a drag race, quarter mile. Let's see what we can do. Time is 11.8. Ooh, that might have very well could have beaten the FR22. There's the Ricky Bobby Cat. It didn't. The FR22 is still ahead of this thing, which means I believe it's in 4th right now. It's not too bad. It's definitely not one of the most. It's one of the most powerful cars we've tested yet. I've got more powerful cars coming. Actually, the next car we've got. It's going to be after this, the P1000, P2000, P3000, which are my P-Series cars from the 1000cc racing. You'll see it eventually when I get time to do the video for it, so yeah. Alright, next challenge. Alright, so now you've got the rally stage. This thing's home turf, if you will. Oops. My mistake, shouldn't change it all up. Because I don't know what the name had no meaning when I originally made it. RS stands for Rally Sport, and 806 has no meaning. And Turbo obviously stands for the fact this car is turbocharged, which it is. It's got bad turbo lags, but on this version, so you gotta get the rev high. Generation and the 8, I guess. I don't know. The 0 so the 8-0 means nothing, the 6 is the generation. So maybe it would have earlier generations that were not turbocharged. Like maybe an NAV6 version or an A-flat 6. V8 maybe. A V8 version of this, that'd be pretty interesting. Actually, I think Rally Fighter is a V8, isn't it? I think it's a V8. Supercharged V8, I think. And give turbo more sense as names, since I've made plenty of turbocharged cars and never had turbo in the name. Well, except the Sunrise. But that's been like the Supra, where the Supra didn't have a turbocharged version. That doesn't have a turbocharged trim, so it's got a turbo trim, which is just turbo. I don't know what I'm going to do with it, because there's turbo and a turbo sport. So I think I'm going to get rid of the turbo sport and merge them into one. So I'm going to like just paint their power and like tune it up to like about with the turbo sport, or just remove the turbo and call it turbo sport and not have the turbo model. Or do I keep the turbo model and not have turbo sport in it? I don't know. I'll figure out what to do. That car is kind of later in this. I think these cars in the order I made them, so some cars I didn't make in a video. Currently, all the cars we've had, except the trims. Because you obviously never saw me make the RS, any of the BRC cars. Well, actually, all the race cars are the only ones, and I've done some changes. The P1000 is one of the last ones, let's see. I do want to do automation build videos occasionally, though. 152.8. I believe that's a really good time. I wonder if we can compare to the Royal Lightning. Oh, the Royal Lightning's still on top of 7 seconds. That car is just ridiculous. Or I was just really trying that one time. It's still there, even though I don't have the car. It still says its name. It's saved in like a file. Oh, it's behind the B09 by 0.2 seconds. I could probably make that up in like driving better, but it's really close still, though. It probably weighs more. Maybe it does weigh more. It probably does. Maybe it's the turbo lag. I don't think the RS8 B09 had as much turbo lag. Anyways, next challenge. Alright, now for a top speed run. I'm hoping by the next video, or not video, but one of these series, I'll hopefully have made the TACO 2, which is the yellow one on the side right there, not the, so I don't need to get the air speedometer, I get the actual speed. It seems like it'd be a very simple thing to just a tiny little detail to change. So I'm hoping I can figure that out. Probably gonna maybe so it's topping out at 155. I'm seeing 155. It's finally going 154. So let's see if it's touching 155. I'm gonna say it's 154 just because of the fact that it's only touching. That is a big. That was a big dip. Anyways, next challenge. Now we have the autocross, which luckily doesn't have any high-speed corners, if any. So. I think I knew what I did. This car understeers at high speed. It's a decent turn-in. Not the best, not the worst. I've seen much worse. I mean, it is kind of bad, but it's less than ideal, really. is because, well, look at this leaderboard and tell me if you can tell. Because I sure as hell can't. Actually, it's not too bad. I don't remember ever taking the Fintray Road Sport around this court or any course on the autocross, but I must have done at some point. The SFE? Oh yeah, that one challenge. You'll see that car eventually in a very long time because it's pretty later. It's a later car. I want to say it's just front-wheel drive and has a turbo I-free. It looks kind of decent. Anyways, next challenge. Alright, time for the off-road. Now my last thing, I did the entire thing. It didn't make it very far, so I'm just going to hold down the throttle and do that because it didn't make it and it won't make it because there's pretty big rocks. Even this is not going to get over. You need a proper off-roader, and this is a rally car, so it's not going to make it. But it'll get closer than like that for 22 car will. Basically, I just lost the version that I actually did it, so I think that's just stupid. But at least it was on something that didn't take as long to make, so yeah. Alright, welcome to Lag City. It literally is a lag city. It lags a ton, and it's a city, so Lag City. I feel like get every single part done today. That'd be pretty cool. Means I should be able to get this video up on the same day, which would be nice. I haven't done one of these in a while, so it'd be nice to get one of these up. So this backfire is happening in slow motion. When are you gonna say go, please? Did I put it in extra slow-mo? Absolutely. I'm a freaking idiot. I am just so stupid. I put it at 16 times slow-mo about, I think. Or 8 or 16. I don't know. And it's like, why is it taking so long? Yeah. Although this is a really nice course, it's also kind of hard in some of the areas. So I just want to get this done with because I want to see if I'll be able to do it, because it'd be such a pain if I'd have to wait until next time just to record one tiny little bit. That'd be so annoying. So I want to not crash again, because I've already crashed twice. So I don't want to do that again. Crash, which is somewhat easy to drive. Probably won't. And just understeers. So it's the only major flaw of this car, drivability wise. Down here because you can't turn mid-air, so when I catch too much air I won't be able to do anything. There you always screw up at. You can carry much more speed in this than you actually can. pretty sure Subaru uses boxer engines, so I'm pretty sure WRX is boxer 4. Something like that. Since the boxer is just like a 90-degree V engine, I think it's that. It's just like perfectly sideways, or like completely, horizontal, vertical, I don't know. You know, like how you know what, never mind. I can't put this into words that I can actually explain. Doesn't sound as stupid in my head, but basically, would a sideways inline engine be the inline equivalent to a boxer engine? Basically. Interesting. Why would you put the engine upside down? Also, that would probably cause problems with the engine. So, I don't know how that'd work, but it's just something I thought of. So it's 153.634. Oh lord, it's gonna roll over? Oh, it's gonna save itself. I believe that's right behind the HR B09. Right above an FR22. So a classic 90s supercar. Well, it's not really classic, but 90s supercar is outdone by well, a more modern. It's still 2012, but BRC car that didn't even do that well, so yeah, it's not even on the right tires. Anyways, last challenge coming up. Alright, time for the last challenge for this car. Hopefully I'll get this done first try. I think I've only screwed up on the West Coast. Yeah, if I remember correctly, that's the only track I actually had to do redos on. So I expect it to do well here. Drivability-wise, that is. Time-wise, should do quite well, as it's seen to have been doing. Even if it's got no dirt, other than that did. I'm not concerned with the loading of dirt. I want to do that, so. satisfying to do a run that's that clean, especially first try. Second place though, beats out the HR by 8 seconds. That power though, like, this thing's only flaw, and it gets beaten by 8 seconds by the HR Cup. Its only flaw is the fact that it understeers too much, which is just an issue probably due to its lack of grip, but it doesn't want to actually slide. I wish it would slide in the lower speed corners, so I feel like that would be much faster than having to bring the car all the way around the corner like a boat. But apart from that, honestly, it's a good car to drive. Like, on dirt and off dirt, it's actually kind of easy. It's not the best car to drive that I've made. Like, I've made some cars that are just, you want to drive them all day long because they're so amazing. But this one's just easy to drive and yet really fast, at least fast compared to my other cars that I've shown so far, which obviously aren't very many. We've only had 3 other models, and now this is the last one. I mean, we've had 4 models of cars only going around this course. Only 4. And next video of this series is going to be the P1000, which is 300 horsepower, all-wheel drive, sports compound tires. Actually, the P series in general is just a fantastic car to drive. It's one of my better ones that I've made, and it's honestly one of the cars I'm most proud of making because it's just such a great car. But this car is still really good. It didn't do that well in the competition, but I still think it's a good car that I've made. Like, it doesn't need to do well in competition to make me like it. It looks quite nice, at least considering the body I had to work with. And it's not even that bad of a looking body. It's just a bit tall. I like everything about it. There was no real complaints design-wise in this car. It drives quite nice on dirt and tarmac, although it does understeer badly. I'm sure it could be fixed if I made a more track-focused version, but I'm not. It's just going to be this because it's a rally-focused car in general. But yeah, that's going to be it for this video. I'll see you again when I have time to make another video. Goodbye!